Greetings, programs! How is everyone this evening? Somebody asked what music it was that plays on the loading screen. That is the... it's music from Rabby Ribby. I'm trying very hard to remember... I think it's Warp Destination from Rabby Ribby. Which reminds me I need to change that music because the publisher of the soundtrack to Rabby Ribby started cracking down on people using it for stuff. So I've got to go find some actual open source music and don't just use cool video game music. Or use cool video game music that nobody cares about, like the Newtopia soundtrack. Which is a pity, because I've been using the Warp Destination for, like, ever. Don't get any... I don't get any marks against the account or anything, just the video gets demonetized, which is just streams, so, like, I don't care that much, but still. Anyway, tonight we are playing .hack Fragment. Gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. So, I want to... Okay, so I recall, this is a bit of news overall for everybody, and something I'd also like to just ask everybody. So this is something you can think about over the course of the stream. But... So I noticed, for one, and I'm sure it's just like the season and whatnot going on, but I have noticed that general viewers showing up to the streams has been declining, let's say. And I think some of that is because A, two of my streams are Vivian and Work Night, and nobody really cares about either of those. And third, Community Night, I do end up playing just a couple of games, the handful of games in rotation. And I recall that the one, like, the most recent time that I got a ton of people showing up was when I was streaming Metroid Fusion, of all things. So, that just makes me think that as much as I like Community Night, we probably should mix it up some, especially because we only have so many games to choose from in Community Night. So I'm thinking what I want to do is probably go back to what I was doing before, which was every other week we do Community Night. So Community Night, something else, Community Night, something else, Community Night, something else. As to what that something else would be, I don't know. I was thinking of doing something like having the Twitch subs in the Discord chat vote on something to play or something. Like maybe everybody in there could suggest a game for me to play. I don't really want to go back to incentivizing tips and donations, because what that ended up happening was Drazvin was the only one that got to choose what I played. So that's what I'm thinking, is maybe doing something with that. So if there's anything in particular, if you do happen to be a sub, if you're part of the Discord or whatever, if you want to be a part of the Discord, by the way, link is in the upper right corner of the whatever. I mean, that's true. Drazvin is pretty alright. And for the most part, his choices have been overall pretty solid. Yeah, commentators are always saying, hey, Naka, try X, which I respond, maybe, I've got a lot to play after all. I think there's a difference between streaming a game and making videos on a game. Like, if I make a video on a game, those are short 15 to 20 minute segments, and I generally want to go in practiced and understand what I'm getting myself into. I want to do a series with being able to show off the game and show respect to the game and complete the game. So something like, say, this is one thing that I've said. Oh, hey! Thank you. So, as an example, one thing that I have said several times is that I am not going to make videos on Breath of the Wild. And the reason for that is simply the sheer quantity of content in the game. How many shrines are in the game? I forget, off the top of my head. I know there's like 900... I know there's like 900 friggin' poop seeds. But I don't remember how many shrines there are. Because what it ended up being was something like 11? There's way more than 11. Oh, 100 to 120, okay. So, let's just say 100. There's 100 shrines. If I was going to do a proper video series, I would want to show off all the shrines. But also, those shrines take an amount of time. Some of them are actually pretty involved. And I feel like I would get in if I did nothing but shrines. Okay, there are 120 shrines. If I did nothing but shrines, I could get 1 or 2 shrines in per video. And what that ends up being is not even talking about the exploration or the story or the main dungeons or anything like that. Only the shrines. That's going to be approximately 90 videos. And that's why I'm not doing a video series on Breath of the Wild. Streaming is a different beast. A whole different beast. Where I can just sit down for 3 to 4 hours and screw around for a while. I can kind of do whatever I want as I want to do it in whatever order. We're not like sitting down and going, okay, we're doing this. This is what we're going to do today. And I'll see y'all 2 days from now when I play for another 20 minutes. And in the end, like, I may not even beat the game on stream. I may end up playing until we kind of get bored of it and then move on. So, for clarity, I love Breath of the Wild. I genuinely did. I was so excited to play that. Like, I had it on when it first came out. I had it on all the time. Any chance that I'd get, I'd turn around and I'd play around more on it. Like, it's a really good, you just want to run around and explore and see what's happening and find cool stuff, because there's cool stuff everywhere. Every little thing that you discover, especially if you don't look anything up. You just figure it out on your own and explore on your own. If you don't know anything about it going in, which I played on launch, so I didn't know jack. Nobody knew jack. And it was a ton of fun. Running around and just figuring out whatever. Just seeing stuff like, hey, there's a big old mountain over there. Can I climb that? What's up there? And I feel like that flows a lot better with, I feel like that flows a lot better with streaming. Admittedly, I did start to get Breath of the Wild out as the, like, near the end of the game. I did not get all the Korok seeds. I got I got all the shrines. I got all the armor. I did all the proper dungeons. I explored every major point of interest that I felt like I wanted to explore. And by the end, it was like I've done everything that I feel necessary to do. I am ready for the game to be completed. And not like, oh, I'm prepared, I have all the equipment or whatever in order to beat the game. But like mentally, I'm ready to be done. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Attican. Oh, don't worry about it. But yeah, talking about that. So that's kind of a different beast. And in turn, that's where there's also, like, not really much commitment in the streams. So when someone suggests, hey, Naka, make videos on this, I kind of go, I don't know, because I do have a long list of things that I want to get to and want to showcase in a certain way. But if someone says, hey, Naka, stream Donkey Kong Country, and everybody goes, yeah, we all want you to stream Donkey Kong Country, then I'll go, whatever, I'll screw around in Donkey Kong Country for a couple hours. It's much lower pressure. And I can just do whatever. But yeah, that's that. That's going back to my original point. So my thinking is to do something with having, like, Twitch subs. If I can figure out how to get YouTube members into the sub channel on the Discord, I would love to do that. If nothing else, like, friggin' ping me on Discord. I know people always hate to ping me on Discord because they're like, oh no, I don't want to bother Naka. I don't care, ping me. Let me know. Ping me on Discord, and I'll manual add you in, because I can do that. I don't know how I want to handle that, though. If, like, I want to come up with a list of games and say, here, all of you vote on these, or if I want all the subs to come up with a bunch of games, and then maybe I take those games and I pick one, or maybe I take those games and I let the general population vote. I don't know. But that's my thinking. That's my plan right now, and I don't know what exactly I want to do next. I feel bad. Because even when someone has to, like, at me in one of the, like, the general chat or whatever, they're always like, oh, I feel bad, I don't want to at him, I don't want to bother him. I was like, dude, at me. I know, that way I see it. I check it constantly. I don't say much in the Discord, and I feel bad about that, because it's kind of my Discord. I don't say much, but, like, I am the silent watcher. But, like, ping me, and I just go, oh, yeah, sure, let me check that. Oh, somebody pinged me, okay, let me see what they wanted. Post, they just go, hey, Naga, here's a funny thing. I go, oh, it's a funny thing, okay. But yeah, that's that. So, another thing that I wanted to do, and I'll bring this up proper on... Yeah, imagine lurking in your own Discord server. I'm a born lurker. I have so much trouble not being a lurker that, like, I end up lurking on my own crap. That's like, I have to bring myself to respond to comments on videos instead of just kind of friggin' lurking my own comment section. There are, like, a couple YouTube channels that I follow that are like, man, these are real cool, and this would be, like, a fun community to... This would be a fun community to be a part of and interact with people on. Instead, I just watch silently and do nothing and contribute nothing. But I still feel like I'm part of the community because I watch everything and I kind of know what's going on. I'm horrible. Anyway, another thing. Notice 2 people have hopped on so far. One other thing that I wanted to bring up, and I'll announce this proper on, like, Twitter and Discord and everything. Is, I am going to be remaking... I don't know when I'm going to get done with this. I'm going to be remaking the channel intro. Which right now is really heckin' old. At this point, the channel intro video was made, it was made approximately halfway through my YouTube career. And considering I've been at this for more than 10 years, it needs an update. But I want to make something very similar. I'm going to take effectively the same thing and just update it. So what I need to know is what everyone thinks are either very memorable moments from all of our videos or very memorable games. Like, just something you think of and go, man, that was a good one that Naka did. That was a good game that Naka did. Or a real memorable moment from a particular series. Like, man, I remember this one moment. The only thing, or I shouldn't say the only thing, the only kind of limitation on that is if what it is purely vocal. Like, literally nothing is going on. Literally nothing is going on visually. And, like, I crack a joke, and Ogre laughs, or Ogre cracks a joke, and I laugh. And it has nothing to do with what's going on. That won't really help, because I can't use audio. I'm gonna have my own audio in the background. It's gonna be purely visual. So it can't just... If it's just purely something like, oh, when you said this that one time, that doesn't help a ton... because you're not going to hear it in the final thing. But oftentimes, what we're doing, or what we comment on, is reflective of the video. So... I don't know, it could be something like, okay, you mentioned the Xenoverse LP. Heck. No, let me in. I'm alive. I swear I'm alive. I'm alive, I swear. Yeah, and the game-only moments don't have to be specifically game-only. It could be something like, mention the Xenoverse. I don't know. Maybe there was something like, I happened to charge up a big ol' friggin' beam in Xenoverse, and I friggin' wrecked a guy with it, and as I wrecked a guy with it, I, like, screamed something that happened to crack up Ogre or whatever, and, like, okay, what I screamed and Ogre cracking up can't be kept in, but I can keep in the charge up and the shoot, and you'll still see the video and go, oh, yeah, that's that moment when Naka freaked out because he hit him with the thing. So, like, that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, when I missed the friggin' flag, 3D world just went right by it. Okay, anyway, I got 2 people waiting on me. So... to adventure! No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's go to dungeon! Can I look at, like, party information? I don't think I can. So I don't actually know what level... Okay, so Emus I don't have to worry about. Emus could kick my butt. Probably max level would be my guess, because I'm level friggin' 60 or something. Vokana, I do not know what level you are, though. And I would want to pick something, like, that you can get experience off of. So if you can hear me, let me know what level you are. That looks intro level, like level 1 or 2 or something. Oh, someone's busy. Got it. I'll wait. Okay, that's Drazvin, level 1. Got it. Player's currently busy. It's fine, I can wait. Don't know how to type, how to just type chat. It's hard, Drazvin. Don't worry about it. Later, Leo. It's hard, don't worry about it. Because you can hit, is it select? Select. You can hit select and then type from this menu, but that's going to take you like 10 years. If you have a keyboard, like if you're playing on PC, emulator or PS2. I am playing via emulator. I used to play on an actual PS2, but it just gets easier and easier to use these patches via emulator. Okay, level 1, so... level 6, sure. Okay, so Drazvin, something to keep in mind is you will not get experience if you don't tag each enemy. So, like, at least hit the enemy, and then we'll just destroy him. Also, you can take, like, anything that's in these chests, because I do not need anything. Do I have a spell that, like, raises accuracy? Because that's the butts one. This is all magic. Do I have any... recovery, buff? I have no buffs. So yeah, Drazvin, go ahead and open all the chests. They're all yours. I don't need anything out of any of these. There's a chest back there. If you're playing via emulator, you can use the... I think you have to get a separate plugin for it, but you can type with your keyboard, and that will help stuff out a lot. Okay, I'm just standing here, I guess. Yeah, just run up and, like, I think it's circle to hit enemies. Okay, they died. I'm pretty sure they're dead. We did it. Yeah, if you hit each enemy once, just swing at him and try to hit him. That way you'll get experience for it. Yeah, and with the keyboard you can type, and I think it's tilde changes to English. We started a little bit late, and I apologize for that. I booted up the game. Or I booted up the server, then I booted up the game, and I tried to connect to the server. But when I connected to the server, my server crashed. And then I was like, oh no. So then I rebooted the server, and then everything worked. Okay, Drowsvin, I'm not seeing you attack. I have Fortune Wires hotkeyed to something, but I don't know what. Where's my shortcuts? There they are. Shortcuts. Fortune Wires X. Got it. While I'm at it, what is my... Well, okay, I have rep hotkeyed, but I think that only reps myself. But yeah, so then I was like scared, oh no, something's wrong with the server, but I got back on. But I got back on and everything was fine the second time around, so I don't know what happened. But then I figured the one thing that I always run into problems with is figuring out how to type. So since I got on, I was like, okay, I'll take a half a second and figure out how to, like, type again. Pad up and down. See, I've tried that, and I couldn't do it. Hold up or down on the D-pad, the target, 1, 2, or 3. See, I remember I did that. What is it, L1? Okay, well, worked that time, whatever. I'm not gonna argue. But yeah, then I was trying to figure out how to type again. And then I hacked it up by changing off of English typing. And I couldn't figure out how to change it back to English typing. But that's why we started late, because it was like 10 minutes of me going, oh no! There we go. This guy is very dead. Oh no! I think you got the experience at least. Maybe I shouldn't have picked a level 6. 6 is good when you have a tank, when you have somebody else to tank. But there's no, where are we going? Let's go this way. Zero XP. No, that was for me. It doesn't actually show me what experience they get. God dang it. Maybe, yeah, I'll pick a lower level area next time. If they're like one-shotting you. We can get you some we can get you some better equipment too, so you have some defense. I wish there was a consistent way to, like, get hate on things. Other than I run up and I beat on them and I just kind of hope. I can't even beat on him because I'm just gonna kill him, so I just, like, run loops around him and hope that I draw their attention. Yeah, game would not translate. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is the original IMOQ is good, but dated. I feel like what I would like is... I don't want a direct port. I don't want a reimagining. Oh, I forgot! Drazvin! You sent in $10 earlier. I saw it, but I was like in the middle of a rant and I wanted to finish that, and I'm sorry. It was $10 from Drazvin. It says, hello, Knock. I hope life is treating you well. Time to hack some fragments. That's how it works, right? That is exactly how it works. Thank you very much. Also, $5 super chat from Kaiser. Thank you. It's the return of Butt Knocker. I won't be here long, admittedly, a good bit out of it, but at least wanted to stop by and say sup and wish you all well. Thank you very much, Kaiser. It's not even December. It's past Thanksgiving. Yeah, don't want a reimagining. I would go for a... what Quake did. Like an enhanced remake. The same game, just the exact same game. Don't try to, like, we're gonna update and make whole new gameplay and all of that. No, same game. Exact same game. Maybe fix some little bugs up here and there. We'll fix some bugs up here and there. Maybe add some little quality of life things here and there. It's all you need. He kicked me. Sorry, I think I killed a couple of those before you had a chance to even tag them. Just because I was scared they were going to attack you. Yeah, just very minor changes. Very minor changes. Same game, very minor changes for balancing. Stuff like, you know, mimics. That just come in and go, yeah, we're just gonna, like, use this one ability and then you're gonna run around and kill everyone and stand there dumb while we kill you. This one's probably been hit, would be my guess. Whereas that Emu's that hits it. And he's a wave master, so it just doesn't do any damage. Let's go down. Yeah, the menu management, I feel like that's where having the hotkeys, like in Fragment, I think that'd be cool. Put in a menu, not that menu, put in a menu where you can go down and you can set shortcuts. Just yank it from Fragment. Put it right in IMOQ. Stuff like the Wave Masters would not cast any spells unless you told them to. Like, Wave Masters were either I'm going to use nothing but my strongest spells at all times and blow through my SP as fast as physically possible, or do nothing at all. And I feel like just put in another option for, like... Put in another option. For, like... Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do the thing. Don't, like, go all in. Just, like, do something. Like, let it save. Let it save the commands that you give them or something. Because I remember, it was every fight you go into. Every single fight you go into, you gotta go, okay, we're in a fight. Mistral, use spells. Like, just those little quality of life things. That's all you need. That's all you need. The little quality of life things, and, like, make it so the mimics can't just get a lucky hit in and then that's it for you. You're done. Third floor. Ooh, this is a 5-floor dungeon. Wise Man. Wise Man is good too. Yeah, I can cast heal spells. That's a mushroom. They're trying so hard. That works too. Man, Wave Masters are friggin' OP. I think as a character, Elk is okay. Like, kid had problems, but he still felt like an actual kid who had problems. Never struck me necessarily as being too annoying. I make fun of him because he's easy to make fun of. Let's go down. Which is sad. I shouldn't make fun of somebody because they're easy to make fun of. But he is. Yeah, the biggest thing was his inherent hidden ability to die obscenely fast for no discernible reason that I could figure out. Oh wow, we can fight the 1 sin? What level do you gotta be for that? He still do like the elemental crap like he did in AI Buster? Ah, hey there, Ghost. Man, Bunny Must Die is a good game. Still a good game. Because I remember with the One Sin, I mean, I guess the One Sin was in Fragment, and this is the world proper. So if the One Sin is in this game, then he would be kind of an updated special event for the world instead of his original appearance in Fragment. Move. I can kill you, I can kill you. Yeah, because I remember in AI Buster, not only did you have to be, like, high level, and not only did you have to be high level and have, like, really good gear and everything, but, you also had to... A lot of the reason nobody beat it was because they couldn't figure out how to. It wasn't just a matter of stats. And in AI Buster, the reason that it was Balmung and Orca that managed to do it first is because they were a team of 2. And it was very specific elemental attacks that you had to use in timing with other elemental attacks in order to hurt him. And nobody had figured it out, because when you have a party of 3 all just trying to kill the thing, nobody, like, there was too much going on to notice anything like that, or to even trigger something like that. But because it was just the 2 of them, and they worked very well together, they managed to notice that, and in turn, then go on to actually defeat it. Yeah, Carrot, I gave up on Monk a while ago. It just felt more and more. It just felt more and more like Monk was built to... let's go right. Felt more and more like Monk was built to have, like, just a monumental amount of things they can do in different ways and at different times. And finding the optimal way and the optimal timing to tie all of that together just became more and more of a nightmare. Like, I kind of felt that in Heaven's Ward. It wasn't so bad in Heaven's Ward, but I kind of felt it. Like, it wasn't so bad in Heaven's Ward, but I did kind of feel it. Like, I could tell that I was not fighting as efficiently as I should. And so I kind of faded away from Monk. And then comes Stormblood. I think I capped Monk, like I brought it up to the level cap, but I was done with Monk at that point. Even when I looked up how you're supposed to play Monk efficiently, it all just felt like, man, that's beyond me. I can't be bothered to give that much of a crap. I had a much better time with Samurai. Hey! Had a much better time wrapping my brain around Samurai. Samurai didn't quite feel like home, though. And then Dancer came out, and Dancer was home. And I'm glad that come, I'm glad that come Endwalker, the changes that they're making to Dancer don't seem to mess with the core of Dancer. Because, like, core Dancer is good. It is all it needs to be. You can do everything that you need. Oh, wait, no, we want to go up. It is all it needs to be. And, like, I love that I don't have to rack my brain to play Dancer. And I love that it's ranged so I can face more on mechanics instead of friggin' positionals. And I know there's been a tendency to, like, just make classes more and more complicated. Okay, we'll give you more abilities and a new mechanic and a new meter or bar or whatever for each expansion coming out. And that's kind of thrown me, and I was really hoping they didn't do that with Dancer. And it doesn't look like they did. It looks like Dancer's just gonna be mostly the same, maybe just some little quality of life changes here and there. Which is all you really need. Okay, final floor. Battle mode on! Oh, sorry, Emos, I was standing next to you. I thought you were an enemy wave master. The lighting in this place is horrible. Everybody's just a dark shadow. Yeah, skill bloat is a common problem for MMOs. It is, but I think 14 has been handling it reasonably well. Like, they'll add new abilities and new meters and bars and things, but they also do their best to cull what was there before. So it keeps it down to what's relevant. And for the most part, they don't, like, keep adding to things that don't need stuff added to them. Like, they're searching for a certain degree of complexity, and then they change it up from there to keep it fresh, add quality of life, make it generally better, without, like, pushing too far otherwise. Not sure if you hit that one. I didn't see it if you did. I mean, it's missing HP, but... let's go ahead and go over here. I think this is the God statue. Yeah, for the most part, they've been doing a pretty good job of, like, finding the level of complexity they want it to be at, and then keeping things fresh and interesting without just flat increasing complexity. My problem has always been when I'm content with the level of complexity, but what they wanted, their end goal, was slightly more complex. That's what happened with Monk. One of them get hit? This one. And then there's stuff like, the other problem I had was Paladin. But I think my problem with that is that, like, if I want to tank, I want to tank. But you are expected to even have a proper DPS rotation, and they give you abilities in order to do better with that. And it was come Stormblood. In Heaven's Ward, I really enjoyed Paladin. But in Stormblood, it felt like they added just enough that I kind of hit that same point as Monk, where... It kind of hit that same point as Monk, where I'm playing it how I want to play it, but I can tell how I'm playing it is not how... I'm not playing it as efficiently as I should be playing it. And that kind of bothered me in Stormblood. I still had an okay time. I still had an okay time in Stormblood, but, like, something just felt off. And I was kind of hurting to find that new main. And again, that's kind of where I found it with Samurai. Yeah, that's kind of where I found it with Samurai. But Samurai just didn't feel like home, and that's hard to explain. But that is a big thing for me, is if I'm going to play an MMO, if I'm going to put that much time into it, I have to have a character and a class that feel like home. And in A Realm Reborn, my character has always felt like home. And it's nice because you can do stuff like change their hair and things at a minimal cost. So even if my opinion changed of what I wanted her to be as time went on, she is still what I want her to be. My character feels like home. In A Realm Reborn, though, Monk felt like home. In Heaven's Ward, it no longer did. But in Heaven's Ward, Paladin felt like home. In Stormblood, Paladin no longer felt like home. Samurai, it didn't feel like a home, but it wasn't bad. But I think it was mostly that because everything else felt so far from home, that Samurai, which only kind of felt like home, I kind of just fooled myself into thinking it felt like home. But it wasn't until Shadowbringers that I picked up Dancer and went, oh, I'm home. Is there a level requirement on equip? Sure not. The only hard thing about gear is finding it. Because you can buy gear. Oh, and be careful with weapons, because a lot of higher level weapons, there's usually some lower level weapons that give you a bonus to accuracy. And that goes away in higher level weapons. Mostly because your base accuracy gets high enough that you no longer need accuracy in your weapons, by the time you would be high enough level to equip them normally. Yeah, some stuff has negatives too. So, until you're at a high enough level that you kind of don't have to worry about accuracy anymore, make sure not to equip stuff with negatives to accuracy. Otherwise, mostly, you can go to other root towns. I think a lot of them are set in Netslum, which Netslum has the highest level gear that you can just buy from an NPC, and that'll carry you okay, but a lot of the adventure, I guess, in Fragment is finding better gear. So even though you can just buy that gear from the NPC in Netslum, even though you can just do that, it's still, like, not great gear. Return to the Battle Bunny Maid Naka. Oh man, the next expansion is nearly out. Oh hey, $20 in from Platinum Venus. Thank you very much. Says Happy Black Friday. Thank you. So a while back, honestly, I've been kind of touch and go on 14 this whole past year. And I think a lot of that started when I was dealing with all my mental issues right around last New Year's. And then pulling myself out of that. Like, during that whole time, I did not want to be playing an MMO. I didn't want to put that time into it, it just made me feel worse. I think I eventually, sometime in spring or summer, I did kind of get back into it and want to start up playing again. And I did for a time. And I think it even helped me recover by giving me something that I wanted to do and I wanted to play around with. But I think as I more fully recovered and my mood improved pretty substantially, since then, I guess I've had other priorities. Like, I know how much time an MMO will take if I get back into 14 again. Now, y'all are doing it wrong. Oh, I'm not actually holding the right direction. There we go. That's why everything was a little weird. Yeah, the problem, I know how much time I'll spend in an MMO. I'm not holding. I'm like, oh, that'll be easier. I'll just hit that button. There we go, we did it! Heck yeah! I couldn't get the right... No, it's still weird. I'm like not angling right or something. No, because that's up and down. I don't know, whatever. Well, the most recent expansion is always going to be a bit more of a slog. And that's just because that has to be enough content there. There has to be enough content there to keep people actively playing for an extended time. And that's hard to do. But I want to get back into it. I just know that, like, if I get back into it, that's a lot of time I'm going to be spending on it. There we go. Not quite. That's a lot of time. And I just have other things that I want to spend my time on. Such as my dumb little, like, game dev projects. Like, I want to work on those. I still want to get back into it, though. I still want to get back into it. Because I gotta get ready for this expansion, man! Oh, you know, that's a thing. Maybe next week we'll boot up 14 again. Oh, I got bumped. Okay. Anyway, we all ready to go? Let's go. Level 2. We did all right in a level 6. I certainly wouldn't want to go any higher, but I feel like once we kind of got the hang of things, and we're a bit better equipped now, I'm fine going back into a 6 again. Alright, let's go. Charm? Hilarious. That shadow. I want to look up. Whoa! Man, I love IMOQ. I just do. Like, that's good stuff. That's good crap. That's good crap. Just the level of weird. The eyeball, the friggin' mummy guy floating through the air with all the little, like, ships following him around. God dang it. Have I tried the Hildebrand quest? Yes. I don't think I've finished them. I think there's like 1 or 2 left that I didn't get to. Hildebrand's great, though. The Hildebrand quests are we don't actually care what the limitations of our animation system is. This is what we're gonna do. I think we're missing something. There we go. Does he hurt himself if he's charmed? I feel like the first couple seasons of Hildebrand were real good. After a time, I felt like they kinda started to stretch him a bit far. Eyeballs! Ah! Eyeballs! New Dragon Ball game. Oh, is that the survival horror or whatever? I need to watch the trailer for that. Like, I've heard about it, but I have battle mode on, but I didn't trigger the portal. Hi. Hey, you two. All of you. Gather up. Everybody here together. Nope, not that one. Wanted to kill. Nope, not that one either. Whatever. Kill everything. I think I remember seeing, like, Cell being involved, and admittedly, like, Phase 1 Cell is really good survival horror crap. Like, it's weird when you hear, like, survival horror, Dragon Ball, that sounds like the worst thing imaginable. But, like, everybody who's seen the trailer goes, oh no, this actually looks real good. Let's go left. I mean right. Whatever. I need to actually sit down and watch the trailer. I've just heard everybody else going on about it. Yeah, like, you want a good survival horror Dragon Ball game, just imagine Phase 1 Cell. You're trapped in a facility with Phase 1 Cell, and you're Yamcha. I don't actually know who you play as. But, like, you want a good you want survival horror, that's what you got. I sure would like to be able to move. You're worse off than Yamcha. Oh boy. I mean, civilians would be... I think to go beyond Yamcha is to just be a civilian. Which admittedly is also real bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are characters like Bulma who aren't combative. And Oolong and Puar can both shapeshift. That's something. Hey, you are trying to get away from Cell. I knew it. This is a 2-floor dungeon. We can probably go to a higher level area, I feel. Not having much trouble. Get better experience that way, too. Dog. Oh, you hit him. Frieza's good too. Frieza's had some good Frieza's had some good moments. He tagged this one. Did now. Frieza's got that level of real creepy to him. Don't know who got tagged. You may have. Did you get tagged? Well, you're dead now. Yeah, Boo makes sense. It depends on the Boo. Because, like, Fat Boo's not scary. I mean, he can be angry and, like, scary, but not, like, in a horror game kind of way. But, like, I feel like Super Boo could be. I don't know about Kid Boo. Come on, hit him. I feel like Super Boo would be the best. Kid Boo and Fat Boo I don't think would do good horror game. It's you that got hit. That's you that got hit. And dogs got hit. Do we want to go this way, actually? It's probably fine. I don't even know where we are. Where are we? Oh, we're there. Oh, because this is the bottom floor. Got it. Cool. I'm dumb. Never mind. I was lost. If they had Boo sing an obnoxious song that gets louder as he gets closer. Well, Fat Boo could be. Fat Boo could have his moments. Fat Boo could have his moments. When you can see him, he's not as spooky. But if you could, like, hear him just around, laughing, singing, acting like a child, that could be spooky. Quick gate out before someone spawns in front of us. Did we forget what happened to Bobbity and Diabora? No, see, the thing, there's a difference between, like, they can be scary, and they're, like, horror movie scary. Have I even picked up any items? No, but I could probably buy some more of these. Where do I go to do that? Shut up! Why do I have this ice strike? And I think most of these I keep for a reason, one reason or another. Yeah, so I think I keep the Master Blades for when I need accuracy. Then we have the Bloody Blades and the Ray, which have the same accuracy. The Ray is stronger, but the Bloody Blades have critical strike. And then I keep the Cougar Bandana because it has Law Repth on it. I was gifted this amazing Last Betrayal, though. And, like, with this, I kinda don't even need the Bloody Blades or the Ray anymore. Yeah, and I have the Cave Bear Hood on now because that has Fa Repth. See, the nice thing about this is people are oftentimes oftentimes feel kind of bad that, like, oh no, you keep going to these low-level areas, you can't get anything good. Like, you're just going there to help me out. It actually does help me out because we need to level up our server. And you level up the server by completing areas. If we had the little thing that could actually read the levels of the different elements, we could level it up more efficiently. But even if you have one of the elements, like, capped, quote-unquote, you still get experience in the other categories. So, nothing is wasted. As long as we're completing areas, the area server levels up. Okay, we all good? Let's go to a higher level area. Oh, never mind. Maybe putting Beerus in it. You can't put Beerus in it. If Beerus genuinely wanted to kill somebody there, he wouldn't spend the time looking for him. He'd just blow up the planet. Not even like the immediate area, he'd blow up the planet. Ah, 20 may be a bit much. 5, we want higher than before. We went to a 6. Let's try an 8. Beers would just sit there like a trap. Bees. Not the bees. I think I nicked him. I think Emu's hit him. And when I saw Imu's hit him, I was like, oh, okay. Damage has been done, I'm good to kill it. But it didn't quite hit me that it was not Volcana. Okay, I can kill that one as soon as I can get to him. There we go. Let's go this way. I think specifically you level up through GOT statues. No, I don't think it's GOT statues. I think it's all the experience that you get when clearing a field. Like, I think it's actually opening Chaos Gates. I don't think it's experience on the field. I think it's Chaos Gates. Open Chaos Gates, server gets experience. I think that's how it works. Ooh, 17 and 18 from the Trunks timeline. That'd be real good, too. Just do that and you play as, what's her name, May? Please. Okay, so the GOT statue is what makes the experience count. Got it. Okay, that's... I killed the wrong one. Freaking guys. Standing too close to each other. My... Come at me, bro. Okay, I can kill that one. Kill that one. Isn't there a button to center the camera behind you? I thought it was like L2 or something. I guess not. I forget what exactly happened to make the Peel-Off gang all young. Like, to make them all kids again. I forget what happened. Like, I think it was a dragon wish that went awry. But, like, I don't remember it happening or when it happened. Okay, they wished for youth. That makes sense. Oh, let me move! Kill you. No, I didn't want to kill you. Hey! I don't remember when it happened, though. Alright, we did it. Aw, man. Imagine Brawly and Burger. Brawly would have the same problem as Beerus. He's not going to bother hunting you down. He's just going to explode you. He's going to explode everything. I feel like Brawly would at least be limited to, like, the area, though. He would blow up the arena. He'd blow up the area you're running around trying to hide from it. Probably would be the Graveler on Victory Road who just pops out and uses Explosion on you with no warning. Fu. I don't remember who Fu is. I remember the name, but I don't remember who it is. Like, the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember who it is. I'm just gonna kill this thing because this thing's a pain in the butt. The Ginyu Force, one of the raiders. I am generally a proponent of putting the Ginyu Force in more things, so... Where am I? Killing you because of your problems. You've taken damage, so I can only assume you've been hit. The Ginyu Force are the survivors trying to get away from Frieza after they disappointed him. They didn't anger Frieza. If you anger Frieza, Frieza just blows up everything. They disappointed Frieza. we return. Nope, you're dying. Then you're dying. Sorry, those things are a pain in the butt. And I'm not... We can't just dance around and let those things do whatever they want. Ooh, Turles. Turles would be a good one. You get to play as Gohan or something. I feel like Turles would be a genuinely good, like, horror game antagonist. He just has that, like, calm but murderous air to him. Goku Black? I don't know. He could pull it off, I guess. This is a 5-floor dungeon. If this is a 5-floor dungeon, we just made it to B2. This may be the final dungeon of the evening for me. Random group of turtles. I mean, Ginyu was a frog. We're going left. Oh, that's right, it is the time of year for Christmas Tree Might. There we go. It's weird thinking about Ginyu's body swap ability. Because it's like a way better ability than you would even think it would be. Because A, it's a learned ability. It's not something inherent to his body. So it's not like a, oh, he was part of a race that had the ability to do this. Because after you change bodies, you're not in the body that has the ability to do that anymore. So it has to be something that, like, you know how to do, you learn how to do. Something entirely mentally figured out. But then, so it's, technically then, that's an ability that other people could learn. But also, he can use it while in, like, anybody's body. He can use it while he's in a frog's body. Which means it takes a negligible amount of energy to be able to use it. So it's a learned ability that literally anybody can use. And yet it's that powerful. Let's go down. King Piccolo. Ooh, King Piccolo would be a good one. I don't think menhirs should be able to res menhirs. If you're gonna balance this game, that's something to fix. Menhirs can't res menhirs. That or, like, after you get rezzed, you just can't cast spells. It takes too long to get SP back. Or something. Because if they res one and you leave him alone for half a second, he can res again. And usually what you have to do is kill one, kill another, and then kill... Like, you kill one, kill number one. Number two will res him. While you're doing that, you kill number two. Now, number one was just rezzed and doesn't have the SP to res number two. Now you can kill number one. And, like, that's the dance you have to do every time you go up against two menhirs. Like what, IMOQ? Oh, we were just talking about, like, if they were going to do, like, a remake or something of IMOQ. Just some, like, quality of life things that they could change, balancing issues they could change. Like, I don't want any major thing in the game changed. But just to make the game not quite so jank, it would be nice to just do a couple little quality of life things. Like, enemies that can res and enemies that can charm both need nerfed. Where are we going? Going this way. Yeah, res cooldown. If they wanted to, they could even make that a universal mechanic. Like, apply to characters, too. Give them a summoning sickness or something. Or res sickness. These guys are hilarious. That rapid punch they do. Yeah, give them like a... Put in like a res sickness. If they got rezzed, they can't be rezzed again for like 10 seconds or something. Let it apply to players too. Sure. If the same character is dying within 10 seconds of just being rezzed, then like... Probably shouldn't be there in the first place. Yeah, I think I saw both of them get hit. We're going right. I like playing Fragment. It's like a fun game, it's a nostalgic game, and also we can just like go on weird tangents and talk about weird stuff. Just go talk about whatever. It's great. It's a good like chat stream game almost. Edgy, grunty, and it's just SAO's grunty. Nose hair grunt. Nope. Nope. Y'all run out of SP eventually if I kill you enough. Not that one. Kill the men here, thank you. You know, what's a little frustrating is I feel like CyberConnect has kind of washed their hands of IMOQ. Like, they took what IMOQ set up. Later pun list. They took what IMOQ set up, and they used that to, like, build something else. To build a world and to build off of it. But they, like, don't want to go back to IMOQ. They just want to use what it's built. And I can kind of understand that mentality. Like, they're glad for what IMOQ brought them, but where they want to go from here and where they want to take it is very different from where it was. So, like, I can understand that mentality, It's just a bit sad when you get somebody like me who, more than anything, loves IMOQ. And they're just not interested in IMOQ anymore. Or they're not interested in the game's IMOQ. See, just the way you're talking about, like, the grunties and all of that, it makes me want to make this dumb thing myself. But A, it's 3D, and B, I have, at this point, sworn off writing netcode. I'm done. I'm not making online games anymore. Here, getting punched a lot. It's fine. Tell who to kill. I can kill you. Emus is hitting stuff too, but he has a weaker staff to do it. So he kind of does negligible damage. But that makes it hard for me to tell if Emus hit something or if Volcana hit something. Let's go down. Yeah, like, I made Tofu Topple, and I did netcode for that, and I did dumb netcode for that. Like, I had to do some of the most unorthodox netcode to get that game working. And then I'm working on Faceball right now, and I figured, okay, I'm going to take a very easy, very orthodox approach to this netcode. So things should go pretty easy. And I'm still having a butt of a time with it. And I still have to think about, well, what's the better way to do this? What concessions can I make so this game feels good to the player? And, like, I just don't want it. I don't want it. I'm done. Even when the netcode was supposed to be easy, it was a pain in the butt. I'm not dealing with netcode anymore. I've drawn the line in the sand. We'll no longer deal with netcode right up until I get an obscenely cool idea for an online game. And say, yeah, I know I swore off of it, but this should be easy. So right up until then, I've sworn off netcode. And when I say that, it will not be easy. I will say that, it will not be. Server client. See, for Faceball, I am doing server client. But it ended up just being too laggy to do how I wanted to do it. So I ended up making the character's movement client authoritative, which is generally bad for security, but for a dumb game like this that I'm making, I don't care. Just, I want to hit you, no, you. Hit him, thank you. No, it's this whole one. We don't do things because they are easy. We do them because we thought they would be easy. The scary thing is when you know something is going to be hard and you do it, because it will be harder than you thought it was. It will always be harder than you thought it was going to be. Revive Grunty with a men here. Oh my goodness. See, it's not just me though. It's anybody who has played IMOQ. Knows that the two worst things in the game are menhirs and mimics. Like, those are the two enemy types that they can just catch you out of position and you just die. And there's not really anything you can do about it. Like, if they wanted to, if they had smarter AIs, or if RNG dictates that for a brief moment they have a very smart AI, you just lose. Mages are bad too. Mages are squishy though, so at least there's that. Liches are bad too, oh my goodness. Like, mages are just hard to hit, but they go down super easy. You got hit. Can I kill him? Got him. Okay, this is the final floor. Let's go left. Or let's go right first. Maidens are hard solo. This game is not balanced around solo play at all. Like, I remember the first couple times I was playing, I was like, I don't want to bother anybody, because I didn't understand how the internet worked. Or like how the friend system worked or anything. So it's like, I don't want to bother anybody, I'll try to solo. This game is not designed for solo. You walk into a dungeon and try to, and it's specifically because you get locked in place by spells. So you walk into a room, it's got 3 mages in it, you just die. That's it. Yeah, sleep is death. You get slept, you're just done. That's it. You're done. That's where in, I think it was Mutation, where you had, at the beginning of the game, you had to do a dungeon solo as Kite. That was like the single hardest thing in all of IMOQ. Make sure to save before you go in there. Yeah, imagine sleep status not going away when you take damage. Also, imagine sleep status that has a 100% success rate and does not go away when you take damage. Now imagine that there are more people, or at least an equal number of people, on the opponent's team that can cast sleep as are on your team. Oh, the three of you? There are three of you, and you all have sleep, and you all decided to target a different one of us three? So what you're telling me is there's nothing that could be done. You're just going to sleep our entire party 100%. And if they're smart and they follow that up, then that's game over. Where do we want to go? Yeah, if we go this way, this is the God statue. Oh, something else I wanted to ask about, since we have some people here. I was thinking of doing the Fragment Friday streams at an earlier time. Or the Community Night streams at an earlier time. Like, I don't know if that would be more or less accessible to people. Because right now, all my streams are at the same time, and, like, if somebody can't make that time, then they just can't show up to any of my streams. So I was thinking of, like, what if I did the Friday stream on... What if I did the Friday stream earlier in the day? Like 3 to 6 or something instead of 8. Something else I should put a poll up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could always, like, do it a couple times and see what happens. See who can show up. Because right now I start at 8. This is Eastern time. Right now I start at 8, and I just kind of go. The nice thing about starting at 8 is I can just kind of go until I want to stop. Or I need to sleep. But there's no hard cutoff time. But if I did start at 3, I would have a 6 hard cutoff. So if I wanted to, like, push the stream a little long, I couldn't do it. At the same time, though, that's like a 3-hour stream, which is a pretty good time. That's the whole dungeon. Gotta gate out quick before something shows up and decides to start a fight. I really want, where it says Ohm server, I really want to put the little butt symbol in there. But I don't think I can. I mean, I think maybe I can with, like, hex editing. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to. Anyway. I don't think I picked up anything. Yeah, I used 2 of those, but that's it. Ah, you know, one thing that I really want friggin' Fragment to have is a chat log. So Imu said something and I missed it because I was hecking around on my menus, and now it's just gone forever. Like he's talking about actually editing in the OM. Okay, if I edit the file, there is a byte that is the size of the string. So in this case, 3, because right now it's OHM. Oh, this sounds like a headache. Yeah, if I don't ping you, you ping me, we'll figure something out. It can't be that bad. And in general, I'm pretty quick at learning how to do crap. Anyway, I am tired, and it's late, and it's Black Friday. So I'm going to sleep and not let it be Black Friday anymore. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It's been fun. I like being able to just sit and chat with everybody. Good times. Good night, everybody. Oh, what about the doodle? Ah, heck, I missed it. Let me go find the doodle. Doody-doody-doo, doody-doody-doo. Doodle! I'm not quite getting... I mean, I get like... So there's like a snake or something going up over somebody. So I see that. This kind of looks like Miss Naka's hairstyle. Except green. Oh, like if Miss Naka lets her hair down. Yeah. True. If Miss Naka lets her hair down, it would actively drag on the ground. That is absolutely true. She has very long hair. Alright, thank you very much, Kurenai. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. Thank everybody for keeping me company and chatting. Thank you all for the tips and subs and stuff, too. That legitimately keeps me going. Good night, everybody.